Hello, my lovely Aquarius. My name is the Champagne Unicorn, and this is Spiritually Guided Tarot. Today, I'll be taking a look at your love connection, the overall energy, how you're feeling, what's in the mutual energy, and how your person feels. Do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what does not on the table for someone else to come and pick up. I have pre-shuffled the decks that I'll be using today for the sake of time. All right, and last but not least, I do want to take a moment to acknowledge my beautiful healing candles at the top of the table. I'm having a sale right now, which does end on September 23rd. With the code SUMMERTIME, you can get $5 off of your $20 purchase. So do check them out. They smell wonderful and they are very soothing. With all of that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in by inviting my spirit guides, my guardian angels, and my ancestors to please come into this space. Please provide me with the most accurate and precise messages to provide to the Aquarian collective in regards to their love connection for the month of September. Please surround myself and my viewers with the white light of protection as we dive into the tarot. Now, my lovely Aquarius, I do want to let you guys know that this is an energy read. All right. And what that means is, even though I've set a time frame, looking at the energy for the month of September, that does not mean you will see any of the results. The energy is in terms of things that you cannot see, things that are not being expressed at this time. So essentially, we are looking at what is hiding beneath the surface, what's going on behind the scenes. All right, I did feel the need to go ahead and address that, as I've been getting comments and such of that nature. All right, so with that being said, first out on the table, we've got physical activity. This is number 67. So in terms of physical activity, I feel like Spirit is urging you to essentially transmute any low vibrational energy into that of a high vibrational energy by exercising. All right, that is an effective way to, raise your vibrations and essentially, clean your energy field and your aura of any negativity. All right, next out, we've got creativity. All right, and before I express creativity, I did just get a download in regards to physical activity. I definitely feel as if this love connection, it seems like the Kundalini is rising, is what I've been given with this physical activity. Things are going to be getting hot and heavy between you and your person. That's a specific message out there for someone. All right. Things will be getting hot and heavy between you and your person. That is definitely a specific message for somebody out there. All right, so next out, we've got number 77, spirituality. All right, so in terms of this connection, I definitely feel as if the creative juices will be flowing. First of all, this is in terms of how to creatively express yourself and your emotions. All right, and in terms of spirituality, I definitely feel as if through spirituality, you and this person's bond has deepened, or it will be deepening. All right, so that is beautiful. Spirit, what do my lovely Aquariuses need to know in terms of this love connection? And my lovely Aquarius, this reading is for the person that you have in mind, okay? What do they need to know in regards to this connection, Spirit? What do they need to keep in mind? What do they need to focus on? All right, let's get one more. Thank you. All right, first out on the table, we've got believe in the impossible. All right, so this tells me that at this time, things seem to not be accelerating as quickly as you'd like them to, especially because it is in tangent with physical activity. All right, Spirit pretty much wants you to relax and believe in the impossible. Trust where you're being led and also trust the journey. All right, Next out on the table, we've got emotions are running high. All right, so this does let me know that, number one, the amount of emotion in this connection is, I don't want to say excessive, but I definitely feel like there is an abundance of emotion when it comes to this connection. All right, and also this can mean that right now in the connection, things seem to be emotionally tense is what I'm hearing. All right, and last but not least, Spirit wants you to bring love into the situation. And this is very beautiful energy because this is your energy, my lovely Aquarius. During this time where emotions are running high, Spirit wants you to do things and see things through the eyes of love. Be compassionate, be understanding, all right? Most importantly, be open to love. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the tarot portion. I'll get all of the initial energy out on the table. I'll read them and then I'll clarify them. Spirit, how does my lovely Aquarius feel in terms, all right, how does my lovely Aquarius feel in terms of this connection? How do they feel about their person? All right, something's got to give here with these horizontal positions. All right, Spirit, how else does my lovely Aquarius feel about this connection? What do they need to know in terms of this connection? All right, Spirit, and let's do one more. How else does my lovely Aquarius feel about this connection? Thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the mutual energy out on the table. Spirit, what is in the mutual energy of this connection? Thank you. All right, what else is in the mutual energy? Let me have one more card, Spirit, one or two. What else is in the mutual energy? All right, and one more for the mutual energy, please, Spirit. Aw, okay, so cute. I love it. All right, and last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and get your person's energy out on the table. Spirit, how does this person feel about my lovely Aquarius? How are they viewing the connection at this time? What's going on with the person of my lovely Aquarius? All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, this is actually quite too many. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the drawing board. Bear with me, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right, can we get two more cards out on the table? Two more for what's in this person's energy. How do they feel at this current time? All right, I'll take it. Thank you, Spirit. All right, my lovely Aquarius, let's jump right in. All right, so first out on the table, we've got the Eight of Wands in the reverse. All right, now it did land in this little pesky horizontal position, which for me as a reader, it usually means it takes on both the upright and the reverse meanings. All right, so I will interpret it as such. There is a delay in communication. All right, it could be a delay in communication, but it could also be a delay in instant gratification. Since it is clarifying that physical activity, I definitely feel like I said, things are not taking off in the passion department as quickly as you would like them to. All right, let me be the first to tell you, it's not because your person does not feel the same way about you. All right, we will definitely see what the delay is. All right, but it does look like, since it landed in that horizontal position, it is something that you would like to express and explore with your person, is, you know, the sensual side of the connection. All right, next out, we've got the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords represents a painful ending and or separation, even a betrayal. All right, so I definitely feel like maybe it's you, my lovely Aquarius, who is trying to delay you know, taking it to the next level in terms of intimacy. And it definitely seems like it's because of a situation in the past in which, you know, you were very forthcoming and you were very open to, you know, sharing yourself intimately with your person, and ultimately it resulted in you being hurt in some way, shape, or form. All right, next out we've got the Sun. Okay, the Sun is all about, you know, being happy, being emotionally fulfilled and content in your current situation. All right, so moving from the Ten of Swords to the Sun, I definitely feel like Spirit is asking you to find a way to creatively express your concerns and express why you're delaying taking the connection to that next level of intimacy. All right, but more or less, I definitely feel as if, you know, you are genuinely happy in this connection. This person does, you know, bring out your fun and your, you know, your lighthearted side with that Sun card is what I'm hearing. All right, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. All right, so the Queen of Cups in the reverse speaks to being closed off from your emotions. All right, in the upright, the Queen of Cups is the empath of the tarot. She's very in tune with her own emotions and the emotions of those around her. All right, in the reverse, it does, you know, symbolize somewhat of a blocked heart chakra. All right, now I do make metaphysical healing candles. I have a particular candle for a block in the heart chakra. All right, that candle is called Aphrodite. Okay, so I will leave the link to the candles in the description box. Do take a look, as like I said, they're very, very soothing and they smell amazing. Okay, I also have found an amazing book on Amazon on how to align and unlock all 7 chakras. All right, so I will also leave that book in the description box as well if you are interested in tools to help you do so. All right, but I definitely feel as if Spirit wants you to, you know, work on opening your heart. All right, and I definitely feel as if the way you do that is through, you know, diving in your spirituality. All right, I will come back and clarify, but moving on to the mutual energy, we've got the Eight of Cups. All right, so mutually, you and your person are in the process of releasing things, you know, that are no longer serving you. Okay, so that you can, you know, move on to something more stable, something more grounded. All right, the King of Pentacles also represents, you know, wisdom. Okay, it also represents personal growth as well. All right, next out, we've got the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is the energy of rising above the competition. It's also the energy of protecting your energy as well. All right, so mutually, I feel like, yes, you and your person are in the process of, you know, releasing emotional baggage so that you can, you know, have something more stable, something more solid. All right, also, as a result of walking away from that which is no longer serving you and your person, it is resulting in the wisdom of both of you individually. All right, with this Seven of Wands, all right, as a result of that wisdom, you are learning, you and your person are, you know, learning how to protect your energy and stand up for what you believe in. All right, the Seven of Wands is also the energy of like being patient and determined as well. All right, which brings us to the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the energy of the geriatric horse. He takes his sweet ass time getting to where he needs to be, but once he does get there, he carries with him the promise of stability and happiness. All right, and last but not least, in the mutual energy, we've got the Ace of Cups. All right, this is a new beginning in love. All right. It is also the unlocking, unblocking, and alignment of that heart chakra that we were talking about with that Queen of Cups right above it. All right. So mutually, I definitely feel like you and your person are in the process of, releasing things that no longer serve you, which would indicate why it hasn't quite gone to the physically intimate level that, you and your person would like it to. And that's just out of respect for one another, because the King of Pentacles is all about, he's well respected. All right, definitely a leader. So I definitely feel like you and your person are in the process of releasing anything that's no longer serving you in order to be able to obtain something solid and grounded. All right, walking away from anything no longer serving you is also resulting in the wisdom of you and your person individually. All right, I definitely feel as if, as a result of some things that both you and your person went through in the past, there is, a sense of having your guards up. All right, kind of protecting yourself. All right, you and your person, because it's clarifying the 10 of Swords and the Sun directly underneath creativity in the heart of the reading. This definitely lets me know that both you and your person somewhat have your guard up in regards to, taking this connection to the next level, because there's been some pain in the past. All right, and even though, maybe you guys have been friends for quite some time, okay, whichever way you slice it, it definitely seems like, it's been a long time coming. The progress in this specific romantic connection has been very slow and steady. All right, but what do they say about slow and steady? Slow and steady wins the race. All right, which brings us into this Ace of Cups. Okay, as a result of both you and your person working through, anything that's lingering from the past, any pain, any disappointment, okay, in order to achieve something more stable and grounded. All right, it does require for you and your person to essentially, figure out a way to creatively express why you're holding back a little bit. All right, with being on the same page with your person in terms of taking things slow, it will definitely help this connection evolve into something very beautiful with that Ace of Cups. All right, in your person, oh my God, in your person's energy, we've got the Eight of Wands in the upright. So you guys are mirroring each other. It definitely seems like your person may be a little bit more eager to hop in the sack with you, more eager than you are to do so. All right, so it definitely seems like, gosh, we've got 3 8s, the synchronicities. All right, so if you've been seeing 888 or 808 at this time, there's definitely something in the meanings of those angel numbers for you. All right, but your person is definitely going to be expressing how they feel about this connection. All right. Oh my gosh, yes, thank you, Spirit. So they will be expressing, like I said, how they feel about this connection with this 10 of Cups. All right, and I love how you guys are mirroring each other. We've got the 8 of Wands, and then in your energy, we've got the 8 of Swords, and then, the 10 of Swords, and then in your person's energy, we've got the 10 of Cups. All right, so they understand that you've been hurt in the past, all right? But all they want to do is love you the right way, all right? And so I feel like that's what they will be expressing to you. Next out, we've got the Hermit. The Hermit is all about, introspection. It's about, taking some time apart from a situation or people in general to really do some shadow work and to do some healing and to, just do some deep thinking about what it is that you want. All right. So I definitely feel like they've had some time to do some deep thinking, some soul searching. All right. And the conclusion is that, they're going to be ready to take it to the next level with you. All right. Next out in your person's energy, we've got the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is the energy of the wounded warrior. All right, it is feeling like, you know, you're at your wit's end, like you're standing on your last legs. Okay, but it is also the energy of having perseverance. All right, so they are in the process of, if they have not already, gaining the perseverance to move forward with this Chariot card. Now this can be, you know, like I said, taking things to the next level. You know, maybe that's, for your situation, physical intimacy, or maybe they're just ready to make it official. All right. However, I definitely feel as if they're ready to overcome the obstacles, but I feel like they're unsure if you are ready to move forward. All right. It definitely seems as if they know what they want, but they're just a little apprehensive if you would, you know, be interested in overcoming those obstacles from your past with them. Okay, they're definitely ready to move forward with you. All right, enough of my babbling. I'm going to go ahead and clarify, Spirit. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands in the reversed, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is an epiphany. It is clarity. It is an aha moment. All right, so I definitely feel like you're trying to delay going to the next level in terms of physical intimacy with this person because you're waiting for some type of clarity in terms of maybe their true intentions. All right, Spirit, let me have one more for that Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. All right, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords together, this definitely lets me know that you're apprehensive on taking it to the next level physically because you're still waiting to try to figure out what their intentions are, what they're hoping to gain out of the situation. Are they in it for the long haul? Do they see themselves being able to be committed to you? All right, is this something that has the potential to evolve and grow into something super stable and grounded? All right, Spirit, let's go ahead and thank you. To clarify the Ten of Swords, we've got the Tower. All right, now the Tower landed in this little pesky horizontal position, and I'm going to honor it in that position because it totally makes sense as to, you know, the energy that I'm picking up on. Okay, so you're apprehensive because you want to see what this person's intentions are. All right, you've been hurt in the past, and so therefore you're trying to avoid being hurt in the future. Okay, with this Tower being in the horizontal position, I mean, in the upright, it's all about, you know, the hand of the divine coming in to completely remove your foundation because it was unstable and it wasn't built on solid ground in order for you to rebuild it. Okay, that is the Tower in the upright. In the reverse, the Tower is about avoiding disaster. All right, so I definitely feel like as a result of that past trauma that you have in terms of a previous relationship, you're just trying to avoid going there again. Spirit, let's clarify the Sun. Why is the Sun here? And my lovely Aquarius's energy. Thank you. First out on the table, we've got the Two of Cups in the reverse. The Two of Cups in the upright is unconditional love. It is the energy of soulmates, twin flames. All right, perfectly reciprocated love. But I feel like because it's in the reverse and it's clarifying the Sun, all right, I feel like you've just gotten to the point where you're happy within yourself. All right, and you're really not willing to jeopardize that if you don't know where this connection can end up. All right, next out we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now pay attention to where it's at in the spread because it's directly above the Knight of Pentacles in the mutual energy. All right, so I definitely feel like for the sake of your inner peace, for the sake of your happiness as a person within yourself, all right, you're trying not to rush into a serious commitment. You're trying to take things slow with that Knight of Pentacles because you don't want anything to turn out like, you know, wrong. All right. So the Queen of Cups in the reverse is clarified by the Empress. Not gender specific. This is the energy of the divine feminine. Okay. Unconditional love. She is confident. She is kind. She's very nurturing. She's very stable, and she's very grounded. The Empress embodies every element of all the queens in the tarot. Okay. So being that it's clarifying the Queen of Cups in the reverse, it's not that you're not a loving person. All right. It definitely seems like as a result of this Tower and this Ten of Swords in your past, it's got you, you know, guarded. You're guarding your heart because you know how unconditionally loving you truly are when you are in a committed relationship with someone. All right. And I definitely feel as if this is you seeing your person as someone that you can potentially, you know, be a divine counterpart to. All right. You just want to take things slow. Spirit, let me have one more for that Empress. Yeah. All right. All right. So with perseverance, with this Nine of Wands, and remember, it's in your person's energy as well. So Spirit is letting you know, just have perseverance, work through the issues. All right. Be, you know, courageous in terms of opening up your heart. Be your most loving and unconditionally loving self, okay? Remember, bring love into the situation. And the way you do that is through having perseverance. It is okay to, you know, it's okay to be open to love, is what I'm getting. All right. Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Okay. All right. So the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Cups in the reverse. All right. The Knight of Cups in the reverse speaks to, you know, a lack of emotion. All right. You and your person are definitely walking away from anything that does not emotionally fulfill you. All right. And also, I definitely feel like in the past, both you and your person had the tendency to not follow your heart. All right. So both you and your person are releasing, you know, not following your heart, not putting what you want above everything else is what I'm hearing. All right, that is further clarified by the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So like I said, you are walking away from anything that's no longer emotionally fulfilling you. Okay, you and your person are not willing to put up with anything that's, you know, unemotionally fulfilling. Next out, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So not only are you and your person not willing to, you know, put in effort in anything that's going to result in you being hurt, all right, but you're more interested in releasing anything from the past in order to move towards something that will be perfectly reciprocated. All right, Spirit, let me have a few cards for the King of Pentacles in the mutual energy. Thank you. The King of Swords. All right, so the King of Swords is the energy of mind over matter. It is the energy of seeing things from a bird's eye perspective. All right, the King of Swords definitely focuses on facts and analytics as opposed to emotion. All right, so I definitely feel as if, you know, I mean, also the King of Swords is very, very honest as well. So I feel like at some point there will be an honest conversation in regards to the potential of this connection. All right, like where do we see this going? All right, I feel like this is here to symbolize a what are we doing, or what is this conversation? Okay, Spirit, let's go at thank you. To clarify the Seven of Wands, we've got strength. All right, so I definitely feel like the Seven of Wands and strength together is all about resilience. Okay, and it is also here to represent the potential of the connection. All right, I definitely feel as if even though you and your person are somewhat guarded, all right, somewhat apprehensive, mainly just because of the things that you've been through in the past, all right, it's made both of you stronger individually, all right, and in turn, it's made this connection stronger as well. Spirit, can I have one more for the Seven of Wands and strength? Thank you. The Knight of Wands. All right, so through strengthening the bond of this connection by being open and honest about your feelings and intentions, I definitely feel as if that will help ease the transition to the next phase of the connection. The Knight of Wands is all about moving quickly towards whatever it is that your heart desires. Okay, it can be seen as, you know, hot and heavy, passionate energy. Okay. Spirit, let's go ahead and clear. Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Emperor. All right, so the divine counterparts have officially made their appearance on the table. Okay, so I definitely feel as if both you and your person, you know, understand that in order for this connection to really evolve into the spiritual partnership that it's destined to be, it's gonna take some time. All right, I definitely feel as if both you and your person realize the potential in the other as well. All right, definitely a realization that you guys are perfect for each other is what I'm hearing. All right, Spirit, let's, oh wow. To clarify the Ace of Cups, we've got the Eight of Wands. It is here for a third time. All right, the Eight of Wands, like I said, it's the energy of good news coming in. It is the energy of expressions of love and passion. All right, so I definitely feel as if, you know, because again, it is, you know, symbolizing instant gratification as well, and that can be seen along the lines of, you know, physically being intimate. All right, so I definitely feel like through taking it slow, through having a mutual level of understanding, through truthfully expressing your intentions, all right, I definitely feel like it will essentially help this connection transition to the next phase. All right, and through expressing, you know, how you feel, it will also help, you know, open up the heart chakras of both people involved. All right, because there's definitely some, you know, reciprocated emotion here. Spirit, let's clarify this Eight of Wands and this person's energy. And again, if you're not resonating with the top line, feel free to reverse the roles. All right, so to clarify the Eight of Wands, we've got the Nine of Swords. All right, so your person has been overthinking and overanalyzing, pretty much feeling stress and, you know, overly anxious in regards to expressing whatever it is that they want to express to you. And it's because they're unsure of how you'll respond. All right, thank you, Spirit. So to clarify the Ten of Cups, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Not only do they want to express to you that they want to offer you this unconditional love, but they want this connection to pretty much last the test of time. The Ten of Pentacles is all about having a solid and a stable foundation. All right, it is the energy of starting a family, building a happy home. To clarify the Hermit, we've got the Ten of Wands. So they've done the introspection that they needed to do in order to release any burdens from the past. All right, and I definitely feel as if they see you holding back your emotions because you are still working through that emotional baggage of the past as well. Spirit, let's clarify the Nine of Wands. Whoa, thank you. It's clarified by the Hanged Man in the reverse. All right, the Hanged Man in the upright is all about, you know, not taking action and, you know, hanging back and waiting for the enlightenment. In the reverse, it is becoming unstuck. Like you've received the enlightenment necessary in order to move forward. And so now this person is in the process of, you know, making the situation unstuck. All right. Spirit, let me have one more for the Nine of Wands and the Hanged Man. They are gaining the perseverance to essentially move forward. All right, because, you know, they're not happy where the relationship currently stands right now. All right, with the Sun in the reverse, they are pretty much, they're ready to bring in some type of emotional fulfillment into the connection, with that Sun being in the reverse. All right, next out we've got Judgment. So this is the energy of your person making a judgment call. All right, this can also be the energy of them receiving a wake-up call. But I definitely feel as if, you know, they are pretty much ready to, if you've given this person, you know, somewhat of a chance in the past, all right, and it didn't work out the first time, and this is a specific message for someone out there. All right, if you've given this connection a shot in the past, they've been unhappy without you, and they are ready to go ahead and try again. However, I definitely feel as if this Nine of Wands being clarified by the Hanged Man in the reverse, the Sun in the reverse, and Judgment speaks to this person having to make a judgment call in terms of their perseverance. Like, now is the time to act. Now is the time to express how I'm feeling in order to move forward. All right, to clarify the Chariot, we've got the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords can be seen as the energy of a verbal dispute. I often read this card as things that were said that should not have been, or things that were not said that should have been said. All right, so they are ready to pretty much overcome any disagreement of the past. All right, they are ready to overcome any mental conflict with that Five of Swords. All right, and with the Six of Cups being, or clarifying that Chariot card, I definitely feel like this is them, you know, overcoming obstacles to pretty much come forward towards you to offer you the love that you deserve. But I also feel like the Chariot and the Six of Cups is symbolizing them, you know, moving on from the past. All right, and I definitely feel as if they see you as well, you know, overcoming the obstacles of your past. All right, so that is very beautiful energy, my lovely Aquarius. I'm gonna go ahead and begin to close your reading. All right, I'm gonna get you some Oracle of the Unicorns. Spirit, what does my lovely Aquarius need to know in terms of this love connection? What do they need to keep in mind? What will be the final outcome? One more, Spirit. Spirit is definitely urging you to continue to go with the flow of the connection. Don't react in fear, but let the tide carry you, is what I'm specifically hearing. All right, so first out on the table, we've got gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. All right, I definitely feel like this is Spirit letting you know, be open to, the idea of love. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, speak words of love, aka bring love into the situation. All right, next out we've got flow. Find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome. Release your expectations. All right, surrender control over the outcome, release your expectations, and go with the flow. Next out, we've got rebirth. Reinvent yourself. Give life to your dreams. Create a new reality. All right. I definitely feel like this is Spirit letting you know it is okay to release the past in order to bring in a new beginning. All right. You are also in the process of evolving as a person. And I definitely feel like this is you and your person having this evolutionary period of your lives. Last but not least, we've got celebration. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. All right. So have faith and trust in this connection. All right. A positive outcome is assured. I definitely feel as if this connection definitely has the potential to be, you know, everything that you're hoping for, my lovely Aquarius. And it's up to you to have the perseverance to move forward and to open up your heart. All right. I know from experience how difficult it can be to open up to the idea of love after being hurt so many times. You just get tired of it. So I completely understand, but you've got to go ahead and continue to do the inner work and the inner healing in order to, you know, let down your guard a little bit. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close your reading by getting you some initial letters out of my handy dandy Scrabble bag. This can be the first, middle, or last initial of you and or your person. All right. If you don't see your initials here, that doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means Spirit wants those people to pay close attention to the messages that I've provided. All right. And as soon as I took out the plaque from the bag, we've got 3 letters that are on the table, so I will accept them. We've got the letter N, we've got the letter V, and we've got the letter Z. All right. Let me shuffle them up for you. Thank you, Spirit. We've got the letter A. We've got the letter G. We've got the letter E. We've got the letter O. And last but not least, we've got the letter W. Okay, my lovely Aquarius, I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, hit like. If you're new here, hit subscribe. Leave me a comment if you feel compelled to do so. The positive energy and feedback that you guys leave me, it means the world to me. You guys have no idea. Most importantly, with everything that's going on in the world, stay safe out there. Stay blessed. Be the best version of yourselves. And I will see you guys next time.